Hello everyone. Today we are going to study about the basics of logic design. This is the unit 1 for the fundamentals of computers. So in this video we are going to study about the second topic, conversion from one number system to other. So in this topic, the conversion from one number system to other, we are having 10 conversions. So depending on the number system, the first one is binary to decimal conversion, second decimal to binary, octal to decimal, decimal to octal, octal to binary, binary to octal, hexadecimal to decimal, decimal to hexadecimal, hexadecimal to binary, binary to hexadecimal. So these are the conversions we can study in this video. So let's start with the first one, that is binary to decimal conversion. So this binary to decimal conversion, the procedure is same. Whatever the procedure we are going to follow for binary to decimal conversion is same for octal to decimal conversion, hexadecimal to decimal conversion. So I make this 3 conversion, that is binary to decimal, octal to decimal and hexadecimal to decimal with the same procedure, and take an individual example to explain the same procedure. Clear? The procedure is, first we have to take the weight of the number system depending on the number of digits. So next we have to take the value of the weights, then multiply the digit with the values and add all the multiplied values. So this is the procedure we followed in the part 1 video of this unit, where first we have to take the weights, then we have to write the values, then put the digits, go for the multiplication of this, then you have to add all the multiplied values. So you can refer this calculation or the procedure in the video 1, that is part 1 of this unit. So by this we explained binary to decimal, octal to decimal, hexadecimal to decimal. So I clear these three conversions explained in the part 1 video. So next we go for the next conversion, that is decimal to binary, decimal to octal, decimal to hexadecimal. So these 3 conversion have the same procedure. So I will going to explain this. So that is, here in this we are having 2 methods for conversion. So one is sum of weights, one more is repeated division by 2 method. This one is repeated multiplication by 2 method for decimal fraction. That means, take an example. So this is the number, then this is for these 2 method conversion, and this for fraction part we are go for the repeated multiplication by 2 method. You come to know in the next slide. Clear? So let's start the first method, sum of weights method. Sum of weights method, here in this method set of binary weights values are determined whose sum is equal to the binary decimal number. Clear? So here we are going to do sum of the weights calculation. So for example, 34 is the decimal number. We have to convert this 34 to the binary one. Clear? So for 37, sorry, the question is 37. So 37 is converted to binary value. So 37 is divided into 32 plus 4 plus 1. Clear? So how we are going to take this? So that is by start with the highest value that is near to 37 is 32, right? So then 37 minus 32 we get 5. So next highest nearer for 5 is, that should be less than 5, okay? So that is 4. So minus 4 you will get 1. Therefore you have to take 32 plus 4 plus 1 here to get 37. Okay, so if you want to get 37 you have to do 32 plus 4 plus 1. So for this the weights we have to observe there. Please see the weights of 32 is 2 power 5, 4 is 2 power 2 and 1 is 2 power 0. So we have to take all the powers from 2 power 5 to 2 power 2, but we have to put 1 for only these 3, 2 power 5, 2 power 2, 2 power 0. Then the remaining weight should be in the 0 condition. So see here, 2 power 5 to 2 power 0. For this, for 2 power 2 you have to put 1, 2 power 0 1, 2 power 5 is 1. The remaining all are 0. So remaining are 2 power 4, 2 power 3, 2 power 1 is 0. Clear? Then you have to write all this combined with the base 2. So this is how you are going to convert the 37 decimal number to the binary one. So this method is only used for decimal to binary conversion. You can't do for decimal to any other conversion, that is 10 to 8 and 10 to 60, nothing but decimal to octal, decimal to hexadecimal. You can't do this, right? So just you have to take the conversion from decimal to base 2, nothing but binary. So let's see the second method how we are going to use to convert the decimal to the other number system. Here in this method, the given decimal number to be converted to other number system, repeatedly dividing by its base. So you have to divide it by its base. So if you are taking decimal to binary conversion, you have to divide it by 2. If you are taking the example of decimal to octal conversion, you have to divide it by 8. If you are taking the example of conversion 10 to nothing but decimal to hexadecimal, you have to divide it by 16. Clear? So repeatedly divide by its base until the remainder give rise to a digits of converting number system. So you have to divide until that number that should be in this range. That means divide until you will get 1 or 0. Here divide until you will get 0 to 7. Divide until you will get 0 to 15. Clear? So by this you can do the division, repeated division by 2 method to convert the decimal to other number system. So let's start with an example, that is decimal to binary conversion. The first one is decimal to binary conversion. So this is the decimal number 45. So 45 is taken first, divided it by 2. Why? We are converting decimal to binary. So you have to divide 45 by 2. When you divide 45 by 2, you will get 22. So nothing but 45. So it is 22, 44 and 1. So here 22 is this. The remainder you have to write here. Clear? So next again you have to divide. So that is 22 by 2, you will get 0. Get 0. So 11 here and 0 here. Like this you have to do until you will get 1. Clear? So until you will get 1 you have to do. So at the last you have to take the value for decimal 45, you convert it to binary. You have to take from here to upward. MSB at the downside, don't take from 0. So you have to take from here. Clear? So 1 to 1. So it is 101101. So decimal is converted to binary. So this is called repeated division by 2 method for decimal to binary conversion. So here the heading is 2. You can go for repeated division by 8 for octal conversion, repeated division by 16 for hexadecimal conversion. So next we take the decimal to octal conversion. So what we have to divide here? Divide the decimal number from its converted base, that is 8. The question is in decimal, you have to convert to octal, right? So for which you are converting, you have to use that base. So 8 ಗೆ ನೀವು octal ನೀವು ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ನೀವು 8 ಇಂದ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 158 ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 8. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ 158 ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ 19 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬರ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡಿವೈಡ್ 19 by 8, that is 2. The remainder is 3. So 2 cannot be divided by 8 because it is lesser than 8. So for that you have to stop there itself. So next you have to write the expression 158 with a base 10 is equal to 236 in the octal form. So this is about decimal to octal conversion. So next is the decimal to hexadecimal conversion. So you have to take the decimal number 286 divided by 16 because it is a hexadecimal result. So you have to written the hexadecimal number, so you have to divide it by 16. So 16 by the 16 you have to divide the number, then you will get 17, 14 here. So 14 is written as E, then 16 again divide to the 17, that is 17 is divided by 16, that will going to give you 11. So the answer is 11E. Clear? The answer is 11E. So 286 decimal is converted to hexadecimal, that is 11E. By this, repeated division by base is completed. So next we have to move to the next one, repeated multiplication by the base method to convert the decimal fraction. So for fraction part we have to go for repeated multiplication by base method. So here we have to do the multiplication for it. So this is the same example whatever taken in the previous slides. So that is 45. So for this I extending that question with the fraction part, that is .8125. So here we are going to multiply it by the base. Clear? The first one is decimal to binary conversion. So this is already done in the previous slide. So I have to move to the fraction part, that is this part. Clear? So I have to take like this 0.8123. Next we have to multiply that particular fraction part by 2 because we are converting the decimal to binary. So we have to take it by 2, multiplication by 2. So we have to multiply by 2 for the fraction part repeatedly until we will get the whole content. So first, I multiply it by 2, I will get 1.625. I have to drop 1 here, I have to take only 0.625. When I drop 1, the place 1 will cover with a 0. So I have to take for the next iteration is 0.625 into 2. After calculating the calculation part, I get 1.25. Again I have to drop 1. I have to take the remaining, that is 0.25 into 2. I will get 0.5. I have to drop 0. Then I have to take the 0.5. This is not there. So 0.5 into 2. So that is 1. So 1.0. So next is a 0. You have to take 0 multiply by 2. It will give again a 0. So stop here. So you have to write the number from top to bottom. Clear? For this you write from bottom to top. For fraction part you have to take from top to bottom. So the answer is for MS, for the whole number is from bottom to top 101101. For fraction part from top to bottom, that is 1101. So this is how we are going to do the calculation for the fraction part in the example decimal to binary conversion. So next, the same example decimal to octal conversion with the fraction part. So this is already done in the previous slide, whole part. I will going to concentrate on the fraction part. So take the fraction 1, 0.328123 into 8. Why we have to multiply by 8? Because you are converting the decimal to octal. So octal base is 8. So you have to multiply by 8. So next you will get 2.625. You have to drop 2 there itself. Then you have to take the remaining, that is dot 625 or 0.625 multiply into 8. So that will going to give you 5.0. So you have to stop here and write the answer for this. For 158 it is 236. Clear? For dot 328125 you will get 25. So up to down. So you have to start from the top to down. 25 is the answer. So next example is conversion of decimal to hexadecimal conversion. The same whole number. So this is did already in the previous one. So next is fraction part. You have to start here. So that is 0.48 into 16. 16 because you are converting base 10 to 16. So conversion main points here. So that is 16. So 0.48 into 16, that will give rise to 7.68. So you have to drop 7 there itself. You have to take only 68 here. So 0.68 into 16, you will get 10.88. So or 88. You have to drop 10 there. Then back, that is 0.88 into 16. You will get 14.08. Then again you have to take 0.08 into 16, you will get 1.28. So you have to stop here because see, at the first conversion the decimal or fraction part, decimal and fraction part is going to increase. After that it is sudden going to decrease. So you can continue. By continuing this you will get lot of numbers. You can stop for a minimum 4. So you can stop here itself. So 7 is written as 7, 10 is written as A, and 14 is written as E, and the last one is 1, top to bottom, that is 7A E1. So this is about the total decimal to hexadecimal conversion. The question is 286 dot 48. So then we will get 11e dot 7ae1. By this we finished decimal to binary conversion, decimal to octal, decimal to hexadecimal. The remaining is octal to binary, binary to octal, hexadecimal to binary, binary to hexadecimal. So let's see the next one, octal to binary conversion. The next one is octal to binary conversion. So it is convenient to represent each octal digit by 3-bit binary number. So octal digits are 0 to 7, right? So to write the 7 we need total 3-bit to represent, right? So for this we are converting individual octal digit to 3-bit binary number. So we require 3-bit to write the binary number for octal digit. So this is the table for reference. So what are the binary values of the octal number? For 0 it is all 30, for 1 001, for 2 010, for 3 011, for 4 100, for 5 101, for 6 110, for 7 it is 111. So how it is written? Through the calculation of weights and values. Clear? Through the weights and values, that is 8421 format. Clear? So if I want 6, I have to add 4 and 2. So 110. I can't take the 8th place, because if I take the 8th place it will going to exceed the 7. But I want to stop at the 7 itself. So I will drop the 8. So I have to take only 421 place of weights. So next, so this is the example for calculation of octal to binary conversion. The question is 147, that is in an octal form, is converted to binary now. So that is 147. So 1 is converted to 001, 4 is converted to 100, and 7 is 1, that is 111. So all is combined written here. So that is 8 to base 2 conversion. So next is binary to octal conversion. It is a reverse. We have to take 3 bits grouping of it and make a single digit of exact substitution in the octal format. So this is the example. So here you have to take a grouping of the content. So this is the question. So you have to take 3 bits grouping. So remaining is you have to do some additional of zeros. So this is a 1 remain. So you added double zeros here in the MSB part. Don't start from the MSB. Don't start from here. You have to start from the LSB grouping. So at the last check for the bits. If it is 3, fine. If it is not 3, you have to make it to 3 bits. So if it is, there is only 1 digit, then you have to add 2 zeros here. So this is the concept. So make a grouping of 3 bits moving from right to left and substitute the corresponding octal digits for every 3 bits group. Clear? So when we go with the last group, do not form 3 bits, add the leading zeros to complete the group. So that is the concept here. So next we have to go for the conversion of this. After grouping we will get 333 digits or the bits according to the table, or you can go with the common sense. So that is the minimum binary value what we are going to get for the particular digit. So that is the learning binary content. So that is 101 is 5, 101 is 5 again, 100 is 4, 001 is 1. So write it as it is to get the octal number from the binary digits. So next is the hexadecimal to binary conversion. So here you have to consider a single digit to be converted to 4-bit binary number. See here, single digit is converted to 4-bit binary number. So start from 0 to 15. You have to convert the individual hexadecimal digit to the 4-bit binary number, that is 8421 format. So here you have to take the 4-bit for binary number representation. So this is the example for conversion of the hexadecimal to binary. So this is the number. So take in a separate digit 9F82. So convert to the 4-bit binary value according to 2421, or you can refer the previous table also. Then write all the combination in the format of base 2. So like this we are going to convert the hexadecimal to binary. So next is the binary to hexadecimal, and this is the reverse of it. So nothing but we have to group the 4 bits from right to left. If there is no form of the 4-bit, we have to add the leading zeros to complete the group. So we have to add the zeros to the MSB part. So one group, second group. So there will be only 3 bits. So I added 0 here. So after this you have to write the hexadecimal number for this. So that is D nothing but 84211101, nothing, we have to drop this. So 84 is 12 and 1, that is 13. So it is D. So next is 2, next is 6. So write it in a form of 16 base. So this is about the hexadecimal to binary and binary to hexadecimal. So this completes the conversions method. So let's see which are the covered topic. So now we completed octal to binary conversion and binary to octal conversion, hexadecimal binary to binary hexadecimal conversion. So this completes all the 10 conversions of one number system to other system. So in this video we completed the conversion from one number system to other number system. In the next video we are going to study about the complements of number system and arithmetic operations. Thank you.